Very interestingly, this drug, uh, of course, can be used. So it can used in combinations also. The, a wonderful combination is ivermectin and doxycycline because of the synergistic effect. I have already told last time also the beauty of this synergistic effect. So the usage of ivermectin and doxycycline combination is a good choice in prevention and management of COVID-19. It can a wonderful combination that has been very popular in Australia. That is ivermectin, doxycycline, and triple drug therapy. I think everybody has gone a few weeks before in the media that this is the wonder triple drug therapy going on in Australia, possibly due to the following actions: inhibition of the spike ACE2 and thereby blocking the virus entry, chelation of the zinc and immunomodulatory property, and inhibition of the viral RNA replication within the host cell. It can also be given in combination with SCQS, but I want to share my KGMU experience of hydrochloroquine. Rather, we have sent a paper also on this. When we use this as a prophylactic drug in the healthcare workers of King George Medical University, our university is having more than 2,000 doctors, including the senior doctors, around 500, and junior doctors. Yes. So I think we have 10,000 employees. And when we use this drug, this hydroxychloroquine as a prophylactic drug, 17%, 17% reported some or other side effect. Hydroxychloroquine has got limitation that you cannot use in the cardiac patient. And of course, close cardiac monitoring should be done. So that's why usually we don't, now that days have come and usually people avoid hydroxychloroquine and its combination with ivermectin also. Now, there are certain published studies which, of course, demonstrate the safety profile, the efficacy profile of ivermectin. One such very popular study is called ICON study. In this ICON study, the primary outcome was the all-cause in hospital mortality, and secondary outcomes were the subgroup mortality and extubation rate and length of hospital stay. And this found the lower mortality in ivermectin group, 15% versus 55%. Mortality rate was also lower among the 75 patients with severe pulmonary disease treated with ivermectin. And of course, seizure difference in successful extubation rates also, 36% versus 15%, and length of hospital stay not affected. And ivermectin was associated with a significant lower hazard ratio for mortality. The another study, this was the randomized controlled trial involving mild to moderate degree of COVID-19 patient. And the treatment outcome were evaluated on 5th day in case of asymptomatic patient and 2nd day non-symptomatic day. This is from Bangladesh, and this online result published shows that by 5th day, 55% and 23% of patients in group A and B respectively gained symptomatic recovery. So better recovery in cases of ivermectin group. This was head-to-head comparison between the two groups, ivermectin versus the other group. And adverse event also lesser with ivermectin. Another study, this was the International Multicentric Observation Case Control Study, and that shows the outcomes as a proportion of patients that died in the ivermectin group compared with the propensity matched control cohort. So this resulted into the, of those requiring mechanical ventilation, fewer patients died in the ivermectin group, and overall death rates were lower with ivermectin.